joined now by Adam Harding-Jones, who was Cilla's former driver. Adam, good morning to you. Thanks for joining us. Just tell us about your memories of Cilla. You drove her, didn't you, during Liverpool's City of Culture 2008, and you have distinctive sort of impressions of how down-to-earth she was for such a big star.
Absolutely, I was there with her during the Cinderella production, and there'd be 2 shows a day, and after each evening performance she would come out and meet everyone and sign autographs and chat away. But what I remember mostly is the time I had with her on a Sunday, really, when we'd travel down to London because the show had a day off on the Monday. So we'd travel down to London in the car and I had her to myself for sort of 4 hours, and we'd chat away. We'd get to the house and I'd open the gates for her, pull the car up outside the front door, and I'd be bringing the bags in. And while I was doing that, she'd have kicked off her shoes, going through the post like you do when you're away for a few days. You go through the post, and she'd turn around and say to me, "Adam, are you going to be okay travelling all that way back?" I'd say, "Yeah, I'll be fine, Cilla." But she said, "No, come in and have a cup of tea." And I'd be in the kitchen with her, sitting at the dining table while she was making me a sandwich, making me a cup of tea, fussing round sort of like your mum does for you. And it was like, you know, it was like having my mum fussing around after me. She was such a lovely lady, caring and sort of really considerate.
And she had boundless energy as well, didn't she, Adam? I was lucky enough to work with her, and I remember we'd finished the show quite late at night. We were doing a show for ITV, and then she'd head out into the night in Manchester. We'd all go off to bed, and she'd be tearing up in the nightclubs up there. That's something you experienced too.
Absolutely. You know, there'd be 2 shows, 2 really busy shows a day, and in the evening we'd go into Liverpool because she just loved it. And we'd be in Liverpool at the night time, you know, on the busiest time, you know, Christmas parties, everyone out enjoying themselves, and she'd be there absolutely revelling in the atmosphere, dancing in the clubs, staying out late, just speaking to people who would see her. And then the next morning when I went to pick her up, she was more awake than I was. You know, she had so much energy and the constitution of someone half her age.
Well, lovely to talk to you, Adam. Thanks so much for joining us.